Bookies make this very even. 2.5 to 1, both sides to win. 3 to 1 the draw. Linking up with TV networks all around the globe. We're ready to get this underway. The waiting is over, and this will be fierce. You can expect some ferocious challenges inside the opening 10 minutes. And immediately, Diarra is caught out. Barcelona on the attack. It was a rather loose pass for Messi. And Diarra will need to be a lot sharper. Viva España roars around the stadium. Johan Laporta, the Barcelona president, of course, very much a Catalan. Casillas, the national goalkeeper for Spain. Comes Puyol, and Víctor Valdés just running out. Early nerves there. Hooks it away from his captain. His captain over on the far side. First touch for Ronaldinho, who, by the way, could become the first player to score in 5 consecutive Clásicos. No one else has ever done that in the history of these matches. First time these sides met here was way back in 1928, and it was a victory for Barcelona on that day by 1-0. Biggest ever divide was 11-1 to Real Madrid back in the 40s, but that was in a King's Cup game. Spoke to a fellow outside the ground who reckoned he was there, although he didn't really look old enough. I'm not sure if he was pulling our leg. First touch for Silvinho. Left by Ronaldinho. And a little bit sloppy from Emerson. Tackles back though. Diarra. Wide from Guti. This is Robinho. Guti again. Decent attack this. Ramos. It's a great ball in for Ramos. 1-0. Raúl, after just 2 minutes, scores for Real Madrid. What a start. And the man who can't get into the Spanish national side thumps a header past Víctor Valdés. And Madrid take the lead in sensational style. What a move, what a header, what a goal. Capello on the bench, surely cannot believe it. What a ball in from Ramos, bang! Raúl and Valdés just clutching at air. Terrific ball in, and Raúl knew exactly where he wanted it. Extraordinary start by Real Madrid. Look at Capello, nothing. The man must be made of steel. So Barca, show us what you've got. That's the message from Real Madrid. Deco avoids a challenge. Here's Ronaldinho. Big challenge by Sergio Ramos. Hooks the ball away from the Brazilian. And the flag was up on this near touchline anyway. They've arrived late. Welcome to the Bernabéu here in Madrid. Paul Breen-Turner in the commentary position. And you've already missed a quite splendid goal scored by the home side, scored by Raúl. Xavi in the starting lineup this evening for Barca. Was expected to start, but Frank Rijkaard wanted a little more flair. Well, we haven't seen that yet. Listen to this crowd. This game is just more than a football match. Here's Roberto Carlos. Robinho intercepted by Iniesta, and then the touch from Messi. Wide from Xavi for Deco. Xavi again. And on this one by 4-2 here, Madrid, a couple of seasons ago, after that miserable 3-0 thumping last year. And you just wonder, with a goal so early in the game, are we in for a hatful of them tonight? Here's Robinho. And Guti. Sergio Ramos, what a cross that was in. Puyol. Puyol complained when one or two of the Madrid players criticised Barcelona's performance. They were beaten in the Champions League by Chelsea midweek. And one or two of the Madrid players, they didn't think that Barca were in their best moment. Puyol was very upset about it. So we deserve more respect than that. Not much space for Robinho over on the far side. They're shaken, but are they stirred? Barca whacked with that opening goal. Can they get back in it? History tells us that the home side are the favourites. 48 wins here, Real Madrid. In the previous 76 encounters, there have been 14 draws, and Barca have won here on 14 occasions. Messi just a little long. It's cleaned up by Roberto Carlos. The pass for Robinho just a little short. We've hardly had time really to talk about some of the absentees. Cicinho and Salgado out injured for Madrid. Ronaldo is suspended. And for Barca, clear of any suspensions, and Bronkhorst and Helguera both dropped for this game, and Belletti and Samuel Eto'o still out injured. I'd have to say, big blows for the neutral, Eto'o and Ronaldo, two of the best strikers in world football. Here's Silvinho. And now Ronaldinho. Iniesta looked to be shaping up a shot there for a second. The dummy from Decker that didn't really work out, forward by Roberto Carlos. Flick from Guti. And here's Robinho. Looked to have been held a little there by Zambrotta. And that's a decent ball if Ramos can get there. It's just racing away from the right back and not for a Barca throw. Got to say, I certainly prefer him at right back. That's why they signed him. He was in brilliant form when he was at Seville for a whole season playing that. Really had a chance with Salgado holding that position. Guti goes down, and the free kick goes to Madrid. Xavi looks at the referee in disbelief. It's a long way out. There's no David Beckham, he's on the bench, but Roberto Carlos may fancy a crack from here. Trust me, this will either go down by the corner flag into row 72, or it could scream into the top corner, because this man, if he connects well, is like a cannon. It's a huge run-up. Here he goes, Roberto Carlos. It wasn't quite the corner flag, but you won't want to add that to his video collection. Fabio Capello, who joined Madrid for the second time at the start of the season, leaving Juventus. Nicknamed the Sergeant Major for his firm hand. He doesn't take any nonsense. Here's the goal scorer, Raúl. Got his touches for Diarra. Robinho. One step over from the Brazilian. And now Guti. All Madrid in these opening 10 minutes. Ramos again, and again it's a great ball in. Robinho. Might want to take on Zambrotta here. A little bit Still space for Guti. Oh, he just miscued it. Can Barca fight back? In the Spanish League for the last 2 consecutive years. Johnson. That's his chance tonight. Raúl. Tackled by Puyol, but does well to keep possession. By Nistelrooy. Robinho. Roberto Carlos making the run on the left. Down below us, there are still people arriving. Just got here a few minutes late and are asking exactly for a description of the goal. A brilliant ball from Ramos and a wonderful header from Raúl. Robinho. It's poor control from Johnson, and the referee has actually pulled play back for a previous incident. Free kick taken quickly, but the linesman with his flag up, and free kick goes to Real Madrid. Robinho. Touch from Iniesta. Xavi. Oh, it's a good turn by Messi. Sensational in this game last year, Messi, and so we need to get him into the play. Here's Turan. Preferred to Marquez for this match. Touch back from Iniesta. Carlos Puyol. Messi. Xavi. Sergio making the extra man on the left. Challenged down by Ramos, and then a lunging challenge by Raúl on Xavi. Untidy ball by Xavi, and then Robinho returns the favour. Followed by Puyol. Chip forward. What a pass that is. Messi going to take on Roberto Carlos. Good challenge by Cannavaro. Iniesta avoids the challenge from the Italian. And out for a goal kick, and the fans here loving this. He's not had much to do so far. He's Nistelrooy's hardly had a touch, but this side in front, Frank. Rijkaard up out of the dugout. Real Madrid beating Steaua Bucharest convincingly away from home midweek. Also suffering away at Chelsea, losing by the odd goal. Robinho taking on Zambrotta, and off the woodwork from Raúl. Looks to have taken a slight deflection. Diarra. Barca on the ropes here. Oh, how unlucky can you get? Robinho taking on Zambrotta, the ball across, and it took a deflection of Turan on the way to safety. Iniesta. It's Messi. Five-back defending here for Madrid. Oh, it's terrific work by Messi. His pass Roberto Carlos. Good Johnson. Iniesta just slips it away from Deco. And then the challenge from Roberto Carlos, conceding the throw on the far side. It has been a cracking encounter so far, but Rijkaard's men are behind. Robinho. This is Ronaldinho. There's plenty of stick here from the crowd. Remember, they applauded him last year when he scored 2 wonderful goals and wanted a corner kick there. He claims that was deflected. The referee said, "I didn't see it." Let's take a look. Certainly wasn't clear on the replay, only from this angle. Given. Plenty of stick Barca when they arrived last night. Went into their hotel. There was a wedding on, and the security who kept all the Madrid supporters out of the hotel were absolutely helpless. The hotel had been booked a few months before for this wedding. Many of the guests were Real Madrid supporters who had their fair share, you feel, of champagne and good sherry. And there was plenty of shouts from the wedding reception room as Barca walked through to check into their rooms of Chelsea. And they're going to lose tomorrow. The Barca players took it in pretty good humour. Emerson, who... So plenty of stick from his own fans here. But he said, "I'm not here to do anything attractive. I'm a spoiler. That's what they bought me for. Let me do my job." Iniesta. Still waiting for the first clear-cut chance for the Catalans. Madrid have come out of the starting blocks here at an electrifying pace. Barca overall this season, 5 wins and 1 draw, 16 points. Real Madrid, 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. That loss last week, 20 kilometres outside the city centre at Little Gaddafi. Fabio Capello, he said, "It's just one of those days, really. I prefer to forget it." Forward by Raúl. Here's Ramos. Guti. Robinho. Been on fire so far. Roberto Carlos continues the run. Robinho shot. And Víctor Valdés with the spectacular save. I think he always really had that well covered. Just slipped as he hit it. A lot of pace on the ball. It's Deco. Quiet start for the influential midfielder. Here's Messi. Free kick is given late. Robinho screams at the official. I wonder if Robinho will be spoken to here. "I'm in charge," says Puyol. Very serious. Just wonder how he goes about his job. He's a sales executive. Imagine tomorrow, but back down to earth after being in charge of the biggest club game in the world tonight. He'll give himself a day off. Here's Ronaldinho. 20 minutes into the first half. Oh, it's a great ball in. Now then. Nobody there. Good Johnson looks at the referee. He claims he was pushed. Let's take a look at it again. Here's the ball in. Impossible from that angle to see. Another strong challenge. Emerson puts up a hand of apology to the referee. Isn't enough to keep him out of the book. No, it's not. And that is a blow for Madrid, because the spoiler will have to be on tiptoes now for the rest of the game. Just stood, oh, that was nasty. Stood on the leg of Messi. The left boot, there it is. It's just clumsy and unfortunate. Let's hope that Messi recovers from that. He's a terrific little player. Emerson, apologetic. I don't think he's happy with the yellow card, but when are you? By Iniesta. To say a lot of rain, but the pitch is in wonderful condition. They relayed it here last year with turf that was shipped in from Holland. Robinho. Diarra with not a lot of room. I fancy a shot from here. Oh dear. Completely mishit it. This is Deco, and again a poor pass. Madrid well pushed up here, and Barca are struggling to find any space to get forward. Deco picks out Iniesta, now Messi. Shadowed by Guti. It's Iniesta, and strong challenge this time, and a fair one by Emerson. Guti, clearance by Puyol. Still the danger not gone. It's just a little too much pace on for Van Nistelrooy. Close, these two sides over the last 25 years. 30 titles for Barcelona, 28 for Real Madrid. The difference is that Real Madrid have won one more Champions League than Barca. Shot coming in, it's straight at Casillas. Historically, however, if you look at the Champions League, which is the premium competition in Europe, 9 times champions Real Madrid, 2 times Barcelona, including last year's final when they beat Arsenal in Paris. Here's Ronaldinho. Now, was there contact there? No, there wasn't. And really, the referee, Cannavaro, looks at the Brazilian, and really, the referee should step in here, because if that isn't a foul, then it was a clear dive. No room for that, really, from either side. Diarra. Robinho breaks away here. 3 against 2. Guti on the right. Oh, and Van Nistelrooy looked the wrong way. Can he get there? Goes down. Oh, well, it would have been a huge call for the referee. No reaction from the Dutchman. Blistering pace to the game. Here's Messi. Oh, Messi straight through. Chance of an equaliser. Oh, wide from Gudjonsson. It should have been 1-1. What a chance. No expression from Frank Rijkaard. What a move, though, by Messi in between Roberto Carlos and Cannavaro. There's the ball in. Oh, it's into the side netting from Gudjonsson. Did he get there first? Yes, he did. There's the touch. Oh, that's a big shout for a penalty from Van Nistelrooy. Certainly got there before the keeper. Just there. He's touched the ball before anybody else. Also dominating the possession now after 26 minutes, but not finding a way through. But they have definitely got back into the game. Here's Gudjonsson. Poor control by the former Chelsea star. Guti. Lovely back heel. Touch from Robinho. Here's Raúl. And appeals there for a hand. And in fact, the free kick has gone the other way. Can't get into the Spanish side. Raúl. It's been a good form for Madrid of late. Flag had already gone up for offside over on the far touchline. Here's Iniesta. Good turn from Xavi. It's a sloppy ball from Guti. Deco leaves for Ronaldinho. Iniesta. And the shot that goes wide of the left-hand post is from Messi. Capello unhappy with that. Hit really from Iniesta. Took it first time, Messi, not that far wide of the target. By the way, here's something for you. If you're a fan of The Simpsons, then watch out, because Ronaldo is on his way. He's due to appear. It's a guest appearance in The Simpsons. He'll be a soccer coach, we're told, for Homer Simpson. Oh, work that one out. Convinced. Where would Homer play? Goalkeeper, I reckon. He's got to be concerned here, Frank Rijkaard. Not creating the sort of clear-cut chances and looking vulnerable every time Madrid attack Barca. Aside, they have at least created a couple of openings in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Here's Diarra. Gudjonsson. It wasn't a very good ball for Ronaldinho, who did well to win the free kick off Cannavaro. Cannavaro with the interception. Raúl. It's good play by Raúl, just covering there for Ramos. Free kick goes in favour of the Catalans. Madrid haven't won the Spanish League since 2002, 2003. Barca, of course, winning the last two. Here's Robinho, who's been on fire. Oh, he just slips that on the turf, which has had a real hammering. The rain's still coming down. Might open up here again for Real Madrid. Van Nistelrooy intercepted by Zambrotta, was rather sleepy there as Robinho came in, and shot that's seen late by Valdés. Ronaldinho will go in favour of Barcelona. And Ivan Helguera must just be thanking his lucky stars to be out there. Well, it looked like he was on his way out. He's got a few matches perhaps before the winter transfer market opens to convince the coach that he's the man for the job. Good nod down by Ronaldinho. Here's Messi. Still Messi. Oh! And somehow Casillas claws the ball away. Deco misses the target. Well, that was almost like slow motion. As Frank Rijkaard felt perhaps there was a push hit. Messi goes down. Brilliant knockdown from Ronaldinho. Now, was there a push hit? To say now that Capello perhaps is a little concerned. Barca creating more clear-cut opportunities. Diarra. Is Ramos. Not got forward so many times in the last 10 minutes. Free kick to Madrid. Salvinho plays to the linesman. And Salvinho is explaining to Raúl. Oh, and Raúl gives Salvinho a little push. Well, just shows how important this game is. Raúl explaining to the referee he was pushed. Salvinho says that the Madrid captain dived. First time here with Barcelona, Salvinho. He's played here with Celta de Vigo. Never started for Barcelona. By Ivan Helguera. Only 11 minutes or so until half-time. It has flown by. Ronaldinho touch for Messi, who's not the most dangerous. Offside, surely. Good Johnson. Just mistimed his run. It's a great opening there as well. Just needed to wait a second. It was again. Just a fraction. So desperate to find a way through, and there really wasn't much in it. Taken by Valdés. He's a big fella, is Van Nistelrooy. It's a great turn by Iniesta. Diarra chasing back, needs to be careful. Messi. Deco. Ronaldinho. Messi again. Ronaldinho. Shot comes off Roberto Carlos, who immediately stops to do up a shoelace. Just look at that rain coming down now. They applauded him for his wonderful display in his 2 goals last year. That is not going to be the case tonight. Plenty of boos as Ronaldinho hooks the ball in. He's taking it down beautifully on the chest. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Past Raúl. Robinho gets the crossover. Oh, it's a poor clearance by Ivan Helguera. Ronaldinho with little or no support here. And Madrid may counter-attack. Nistelrooy tackled by Puyol with Xavi. With a flick. Certainly, if you ever watch Barca in training, they work very much on one-touch football. Rijkaard encourages his players in the attack. He likes at the most one touch and then pass the ball on. And so that here comes Xavi with several touches. Emerson losing out to Robinho. Intercepted by Iniesta. Deco. Ronaldinho. Deco again. Xavi. Johnson. Touchback for Deco. Ronaldinho, the disguised pass. The flag is up again against Johnson. Just a fraction. Messi was indeed offside, but not interfering with play. But Johnson, just a fraction again. Madrid could close the gap to just 2 points between them and Barcelona if they were to win here today. If it went the other way, then Barca could extend their lead from their bitter rivals to 8 points. There's Messi. Certainly this man so far hasn't functioned, Xavi. I just wonder, with flair players like Deco and Iniesta on at the start, will Barcelona, if things don't change, bring on a spoiler, maybe a Motta in the second half. Ronaldinho looks at the ref in disbelief as he does a semi-somersault there. Iniesta fouled. Frustrating for Van Nistelrooy, who thought he got the ball there. First touch looked to be the man. Here's Thuram. 1-0 Madrid in the Clásico. Ronaldinho finding a way through, but without the ball. Here's Messi. Robinho. Xavi. Touch from Deco. Iniesta. There's Johnson. Ronaldinho challenged. Diarra. Wanted Roberto Carlos to move up a little there, but the Brazilian pointing to the right flank. Ramos collects. He's away from Messi. His pass is overhit. Barca have got Saviola on the bench. Johnson hasn't performed in this first half. He's been caught offside and got a shot wide of the target. I just wonder if things don't change in the next few minutes, if Frank Rijkaard at half-time will look at some sort of change. It just seems to have one creative player too many for me in midfield. If you look at the spoiling effect that is working for Madrid with Diarra and Emerson, I wonder if Frank Rijkaard will look at putting a bit of a hatchet man in the middle just to support his flair players. Deco finds Messi. Robinho walks away from the referee in disgust. That's what the coach and David Beckham had his hands up in the air inside the dugout. Now then, this is the first time we've seen the Brazilian with this sort of opportunity tonight. It's Ronaldinho. Look at the concentration. Strikes it well. Casillas had it well covered and wide of the target. Wicked curl on it. It actually did dip very quickly right at the end, but half a metre wide of the target. There's Iniesta. And now Messi. Oh, now then. Strong challenge on Messi. Now, is that Emerson? Now, Emerson has already been booked. And what will the referee do here? He's already on a yellow card, Emerson. And it was a rather desperate lunge. And Carlos Puyol is pointing that out to the referee. Oof. It was a risky challenge. Was there contact? Yes, there was. Let's see what the official does here, but for me, Emerson could be in real trouble when he gets to his feet. And still down. And Carlos Puyol is talking very firmly to the referee tonight. Frank Rijkaard shouted from the touchline as well. You can't do anything while the player is on the floor, but what will happen here to Emerson? And if he does escape a yellow, which would be a sending off for a second yellow and an automatic red card, he'll consider himself surely to be a lucky man. There are the two presidents, Calderon on the left and Johan Laporta on the right. What will happen here? It really was a risky challenge as David Beckham warms up on the touchline. He looks to be in real trouble here. Sure what will happen here. Emerson will need to get the referee's permission to come back on. The moment's gone now. Don't think there's any chance that the official will bring out that card. So a let off and a risky challenge by Emerson. He left his teammates down to 10. Here come Barca in stoppage time at the end of the half. Iniesta. And the referee calls Emerson on, so the Brazilian escapes the card. Looks a little unsteady on his feet as a shot from Deco comes in. It's cleared by Helguera. 2 minutes of time added on for stoppages. Really is an interesting encounter this as Barca again get forward. Goes to Madrid inside the penalty area, but goodness me, if they had plans to do something else in the next hour, just cancel them, because this has still got a lot more to offer in the second half. A nudge there by Ronaldinho as we head towards the end of this first half. Cracking game of football, exactly what we expected from a game that is a lot more than a game. Oh, and that's a strong challenge from Iniesta on the ankles of Diarra. The referee will take this opportunity to end the opening 45. He was played to go on a little longer. He's lost his watch. Johnson after this one. He's done well. Robinho. Terrific work by the former Arsenal left back, Iniesta. And now Ronaldinho. Way over time. There's Guti, and the crowd trying to let the referee know that time is up. And there it is, the half-time whistle goes, and a blistering first half, and a quite remarkable header from Raúl after just 2 minutes. That gives us a half-time score of Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 0. I'm Paul Breen-Turner in a very wet Santiago Bernabéu. Do not go away. The second half is coming up next.
Your Express halftime report. This time quake has dropped us right in the middle of October of 2006. A Clásico between Real Madrid and Barcelona, and a 1-0 lead for the Merengues, courtesy of their iconic striker, Raúl. Take a look at how this goal developed as Real Madrid would take this 1-0 lead into the halftime break. Sergio Ramos was playing as the right back here, and a lovely cross delivered for Raúl. Ramos had already featured as a center back on multiple occasions for Madrid, but in this match with Fabio Capello in charge, he was a right back. Cannavaro and Helguera were the two in the midfield, and that pays off in attack here for Real Madrid as the cross delivered brilliantly from the ex-Sevilla man. And it's Raúl who nods it home past Víctor Valdés for the game's opening goal. That came after just 3 minutes. Just a perfect delivery on the right back Sergio Ramos. And so with that, Barcelona had some work to do. Real Madrid up 1-0 at the break. We'll step aside and bring you the second half from that October 2006 match next.
Brett Favre, legendary quarterback. Jerry Rice, legendary wide receiver.
You ready for your weekly meeting?
Yeah, we're ready.
Let's do this.
They stacked the deck.
When legends play, they wear Copperfit Advanced Back Pro. Copperfit's best-selling compression back support just got better with new double-band adjustable supports for customizable compression when you need it most.
Since I put this on, I feel so much better. The core is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
To know that I'm stabilized here. Whatever I'm doing, I can give it 100%.
4 built-in stabilizing supports designed to improve posture and help reduce lower back stress and strain.
You have back pain, and it's affecting your everyday life. You do something.
If you can find something to help you get back out and be active like Copperfit, go for it.
Absolutely.
Do not give up.
A high-performance compression fabric infused with the powerful properties of copper, 360-degree flexible mobility, and lightweight, durable construction.
Nothing more painful than having back pains. If you're aching, if you feel like you can't work out anymore, you can. And that's with Copperfit.
It's for all of us who still want to be active, still want to compete.
Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this really does feel good. It feels to me like the fountain of youth.
Copperfit's best-selling back support just got bigger, badder, and better. Call 1-800-814-4246 or on the web at advancedbackpro.com. Get yours now for only $19.99.
This does feel good.
That's what I've been saying.
You think it was fair?
It was fun.
Play for the love of the game.
Copperfit, live limitless.
Barça. Barça.
It's on demand.
Magnifico!
Anytime,
Extraordinario!
anywhere. The beIN Sports USA channel on YouTube has it all. Highlights of your favorite matches. Up-to-date information. Every episode of Sports Burst. Juego Abierto. Analicemos. And much more. The beIN Sports USA channel on YouTube. Log on today and subscribe.
You can't say stop, start.
That's not fair.
These two guys know a thing or two. Richard Keys and Andy Gray look at the news dominating the sports headlines, as well as unique stories across the leagues of English football. They are joined each week by exclusive guests from the sporting world. The Keys and Gray Show.
We are at a sensible distance.
Monday to Friday.
I guarantee you.
Only on beIN Sports.
Welcome back to your Express Halftime Report as we're looking in on this La Liga Clásico between Madrid and Barcelona from October of 2006. That 06-07 season under Fabio Capello, trying to repeat that feat of 10 years earlier when he led Real Madrid to a league title in one season in charge. The second half of this one coming up on the other side. Raúl has the Merengues in front, 1-0. Stay tuned.
Jim and Joanne are here to pick up the same prescription. They both know the system is not on their side. They both know drug costs are out of control. But one of them is taking back control with GoodRx. So while he's paying that much, even with his insurance, she's paying this much just by using GoodRx. Use GoodRx to compare prices at pharmacies in your area and stop paying too much for your prescriptions. Download the free app today and take back control.
Our family has raced for generations, so we know how costly a breakdown is. Can you afford a breakdown right now? Sooner or later, that check engine light will come on, or much worse. And insurance doesn't cover that. An Endurance Vehicle Protection Plan together with our included Endurance Elite membership covers parts, labor, roadside, your keys, your tires, practically everything. It even comes with concierge service. That's why we say insurance plus endurance equals total protection.
For a free quote, text Andretti to 474747.
Strategy, strength, grit and guts. Tough Enough. A mixed martial arts show highlighting the next generation of fighters you don't want to miss. Tough Enough. Every Tuesday on beIN Sports.
Welcome back, and as always, thanks for sharing part of your day with us here on beIN Sports as we bring you these classic clásicos. Right now, focusing in on this 2006 matchup between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Madrid with a 1-0 lead courtesy of the legendary Raúl. He had the opening goal for Los Blancos as Fabio Capello's team were trying to wrestle back control of both Spain and Europe away from Frank Rijkaard's Barcelona. Before we send you out for the start of the second half, here's a quick programming note as we have launched a second edition of our daily show, Sports Burst. This one is called Sports Burst PM. It airs every weeknight at 7 p.m. Eastern. We do hope you will join us for the latest news and notes, a bit of opinion, and some interviews from around the world of football. We're going to step aside for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll send you out to the second half. It's Real Madrid leading Barcelona by a goal to nil.
People don't want to talk about it, so I share it. Song by song, the dark and the light, the struggle and the joy with my mental health. What's your mission? Use GoDaddy to help make it happen.
Personal Capital wants to know, are you worried about today's volatile market? Will you have enough to retire? Do you have a plan for these uncertain times? Take control of your finances. Get an up-close and personal view of your money with Personal Capital. We're ranked as a top 3 wealth manager by RIA Channel as featured in Forbes. Schedule a call with an advisor now and talk to us about your investments. You can weather the storm. It starts with Personal Capital.
This is a special report for people who want the facts about reverse mortgages without the hype. You've seen a lot of commercials telling you how you can turn the equity in your home into tax-free cash. But do you really know if a reverse mortgage loan can help you? Call today. For a limited time only, we'll send you a free special report. There's no obligation, and the call is free. So don't delay.
Call 1-800-792-1505. That's 1-800-792-1505.
It's on demand.
Magnifico!
Anytime.
Extraordinario!
Anywhere. The beIN Sports USA channel on YouTube has it all. Highlights of your favorite matches. Up-to-date information. Every episode of Sports Burst. Juego Abierto. Analicemos. And much more. The beIN Sports USA channel on YouTube. Log on today and subscribe.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same things. Make way for the king. Make way for the king.
The same as what we started with. There's Borrell, who had a couple of tasty decisions, a penalty appeal from Van Nistelrooy to turn down. Just wonder if Barcelona will keep things as they are for the next 10 or 12 minutes. Real Madrid certainly keeping it exactly the same as we were when we are underway in this second half. It's great, as always, to welcome viewers all around the world. I'm Paul Breen-Turner. I'm delighted to be in the commentary box here in this magnificent stadium for the 77th Clásico match between these two in La Liga here in this stadium. Here's Thuram. It's over towards Ronaldinho. It's Ramos with a header. And then a touch back from Silvinho. Carlos Puyol. Just a little shot there from Diarra. A sloppy pass. Nistelrooy finds Guti. And now Raúl. And Nistelrooy may fancy a shot. And held by Víctor Valdés. And absolutely no chance with a goal. Again, it's a slippy surface, so Van Nistelrooy probably did the right thing and bounced the ball just before the goalkeeper. Foul on Diarra. Iniesta. It's turning away from Cannavaro. Robinho on the left. Before that, it's Ronaldinho. Messi, what a first half from the man from Argentina. And then deflected off Ramos from Silvinho. Casillas, you'd have to say, was the less busy of the two keepers in the first half. Plenty forward for Barca for this corner. And slightly more possession than Madrid in the first half. Iniesta. This is Deco. Wonderful challenge by Guti. Totally committed here, both sides. No pulling out whatsoever. Anybody who thinks this is just another 3 points is sorely mistaken. Here's the man, Roberto Carlos, who says it's like playing in a World Cup final. Raúl. Van Nistelrooy. Just overhit it for Ramos. Ronaldinho. Big challenge by Ramos in front of Silvinho. How long will they keep this man on? I don't wish to sound detrimental to Emerson, who is a real professional when you meet him and watch him in training, but already on a yellow card, and perhaps as he lay injured, having committed a pretty bad foul on Messi, maybe forgiven a second yellow card, perhaps the referee won't be so kind if there is another 50-50 decision. Beckham on the bench. Ronaldo suspended for this game, and Messi again skipping away from several challenges. And a couple of Madrid players pointing the finger at Messi there. They claim he's diving a little too much. We're in behind the defence here. The Catalans, it's straight at Casillas as Gudjonsson closed in on the near post. Wonderful throw from the Madrid keeper. Here's Robinho. Iniesta. Messi again. And Gudjonsson. Oh, he's taken it too far wide. He's certainly not making the most of his opportunities here, Gudjonsson. Needs a really good display here to show to Frank Rijkaard that he's the man to start week after week. He's just not doing it at the moment. There's Ronaldinho. A little bit of space, perhaps. Gets past Raúl. Oh, goodness me. Ivan Helguera slipping in and just past the near post. Really stretching here. Keeper's gone the wrong way. The ball the opposite, but wide, fortunately, for the Madrid fans. Silvinho. Cannavaro with the header That's a great touch from Robinho. Here's Guti. Finds space, did it well. Robinho, it's in for Van Nistelrooy! 2-0! What a strike by the Dutchman! And it's a hammer blow for the Catalans in the rain in the Spanish capital. The counter-attack and the execution that gave Valdés no chance at all. And just as they did in the first half, Madrid strike early. And is that the killer blow? Guti really made it possible. Robinho, who's had a wonderful game. Just look at that for a ball in. And Van Nistelrooy in front of Víctor Valdés. Could the keeper have done any better? Well, maybe he needed to be more aggressive coming out, but it's a brave finish by Van Nistelrooy. Well, there's a celebration in the dugout. Capello gets a little nudge and still doesn't show much emotion. Can Barca respond? Well, after the 3-0 horror defeat here last year at the hands of Barca, this is sweet revenge. Good Johnson for me on borrowed time now. Frank Rijkaard must be surely looking at his watch, looking at Saviola and thinking it's time to make a change here. And how they wish they had a Samuel Eto'o on the bench here. But the crowd loving every moment of it here. Both Madrid goals tonight have been beautifully worked. That one in particular, it was so tight on the halfway line, and Guti did brilliantly to turn and just find that little bit of space for Robinho. Frustrating for Ronaldinho. Muted goal celebration that from Van Nistelrooy. Robinho goes down on the far side. Zambrotta scowls, and the free kick goes to the home side. Yellow card for that as well, did Zambrotta. Jose Antonio Reyes warming up on the touchline. I don't think Barcelona will be too pleased to see him. Surely Frank Rijkaard now needs to reshape. His bench of Mota, Emerson, Saviola. There's not a great deal to choose from, and here come Madrid again. Oh, it's off the woodwork from Van Nistelrooy. Foul on Deco. Yellow card for Van Nistelrooy. It gives the referee a little pat on the back. Was it a caution? Barca were counter-attacking. It wasn't far off the ball. In fact, may have actually caught a little bit of it. This was the Van Nistelrooy lob. Off the angle and away to safety. That really would have killed the tie off. It's not a tie, really, I suppose. It's a league game, but both sides so desperate to win this one. There's the Barcelona change. Juli making an appearance as Deco goes off. All Real Madrid at the moment, forward by Diarra. Van der Man. Still Van Nistelrooy. Some on the right and on the left as well. We'll have to reshuffle a wee bit here. That's a wonderful ball. Juli immediately after it, but outpaced by Roberto Carlos. Steps inside Juli. Emerson with the cushioned header here to the right for Ramos. Robinho. Really has been a quite magnificent match. Capello still wanting more effort. There's still a long way to go here. If Barca were to sneak one, they'd be right back in it. However, if they were to concede another, that surely would be curtains. There's Emerson. Ramos. Guti. Diarra with the chest down and struck by Robinho. Good performance by the Brazilian tonight. He's struggled to show his form since he arrived, but really showing the fans what he's made of. Some of the play from him tonight has been quite magnificent, as was that from Roberto Carlos a few moments ago. Ronaldinho. And the free kick was awarded to Barcelona. Capello almost fell off his seat then. Iniesta. Xavi. Touch from Ronaldinho for Messi. Silvinho gets it just in front of Ramos. Oh, he's done well to get the cross in, and it's well taken by Casillas. Diarra. End-to-end stuff. Oh, it looked like a foul by Juli on Guti that's not given. Guti's furious. Needs to be careful here not to commit a silly foul through frustration. Like that on Xavi. Ronaldinho. Good Johnson. It's just the wrong side for Messi. Oh. Gets away from Ramos. Ronaldinho. Support from Silvinho. Oh, it wasn't very far away. That's better. Difficult one, that for the keeper as well. If it had been on target, Casillas would have been struggling. Just curling up and over the crossbar. The fella next to Capello got absolutely soaked. want him sat next to you in a pub, would you, if you are watching in your local now? Keep well away from people like that. You're likely to get your pint all down your brand new shirt. And if you're wearing a Real Madrid one, you'll be a very happy chappy at the moment. Half an hour to go. Real Madrid with a 2-goal cushion here. And the throw-in goes against Ramos. Emerson finds Robinho. Roberto Carlos makes the extra man, and Robinho from wide of the target. Quite a few celebrities here. We've not really managed to get the camera onto the VIP box, but we understand that Roger Federer, the tennis star, is here. He's been playing in the Madrid Masters, Rafael Nadal, and Scarlett Johansson, the actress, also wanting to be here. Fernando Alonso, who's a Real Madrid supporter, was here on the giant screens before kickoff. It was a huge Formula One party in the stadium showing the Brazilian Grand Prix. Emerson in hard on Xavi. Here's Diarra. Guti. Raúl makes the run through. Chipped into the far post. The header is from Zambrotto, and then the shot is ballooned rather by Diarra. He had his shooting boots on here tonight. To Ram for Barcelona. Roberto Carlos in front of Juli. To Ram. Barcelona will panic, but certainly Rijkaard will be very concerned as to how his troops can fight back here. I'm surprised he hasn't made another change yet. Here's Ronaldinho. Cannavaro let the ball go through his legs as Messi burst through the chip to the far post, and Casillas with no real problems. How fit Reyes is. Oh, that's a strong challenge on Robinho. Jose Antonio Reyes has been warming up, as has David Beckham. I wonder if Reyes would be an awkward little character now, perhaps, for Real Madrid to bring on. Ramos. Emerson is right over the crossbar. Barcelona making their second change. No big surprise, is it? Gudjonsson makes way for Saviola. And a spell away from Barca, who didn't really fit into the plans of Frank Rijkaard, but did so well where he was, which was at Seville. Guti. Taken on the full by Robinho. They may be wet, but they're certainly celebrating here. Because the home team are doing the business here against our biggest rivals, Barcelona. This is Silvinho. Touch back for Xavi. Put away from Iniesta by Emerson. Oh, that's a brilliant run. Xavi brought down and looks again at the referee, Diarra, this time of the challenge. Here for Barcelona as Ronaldinho goes down inside the penalty area. Oh, reckless challenge by Puyol on Van Nistelrooy. And the referee spotted that and just points his finger at Carlos Puyol. So Barca with a header forward. Here's Juli. Header back from Ramos. Diarra. Barcelona's players now looking to disparate the referee, but decisions haven't gone their way in this second half. Here's Saviola. Might open up here for Messi. And into the side netting. Well, that's better than we've seen in the whole game from Gudjonsson as Saviola burst through. I'll ask the question, why didn't Saviola start? And here come Madrid on the counter-attack. It is Van Nistelrooy. Víctor Valdés saves the day. Caught napping there, really, the Catalans, and that's terrific goalkeeping. Got all the angles right. Stayed big. Just forcing the corner, eating up another 90 seconds or so. Not in any hurry at all here, Real Madrid. Capello is actually calling one or two players back. Nice ball. Set to Nauman. Another yellow card comes out. This time it's for Guti. Three Madrid players on cautions: Van Nistelrooy, Guti and Emerson. Flick from Saviola. Iniesta it is who loses out, and here is Guti. Intercepted by Xavi. Ronaldinho. There's a strong challenge right on the edge of the penalty area. Iniesta with the shot. And the free kick goes to Barcelona. Just on the edge of the D. I don't think there's much question as Ramos slid in. It's dangerous play. So, will it be Ronaldinho from here? Iniesta's got a good strike. Silvinho was hovering, but I'm pretty sure that this will be the World Footballer of the Year. What a crucial stage of the game. And despite their domination in this second half, if Madrid were to concede here, this could shape and change the complete game. Can he find a way through? Ronaldinho over the top. Casillas is screaming at somebody behind the goal there. The more Frank Rijkaard can do here. He's made his most important changes. No nonsense here. And Xavi unhappy, but the referee calls the foul. And that clock is moving far too quickly for Barcelona. 17 minutes until full time. Boy, oh boy, will Madrid be a place to be tonight if it stays like this? They've waited a year for it after being humiliated here by the Catalans last year. Guti. It was lost by Valdés as Ramos climbed, although I think he has been penalised for a shove. Just a little push there on Carlos Puyol. Messi, with Ronaldinho. Saviola beaten by World Cup winner Cannavaro. Guti. From Nistelrooy to the left and Raúl here on the right. Diarra. Just beckoning his teammates forward there to just close in the gap here as Barca have a throw-in, but it's right down by their own corner flag. The crowd feel it's a bit further back from where Silvinho is. Over the head of Ramos, Helguera puts it out. Terrific ball from Raúl. Guti. Robinho, I don't think he'll get past Zambrotta this time, though. It's around. Sloppy. Here's Roberto Carlos. Times clearance reaching Iniesta. And then the flick on for Juli from Ronaldinho. It's Cannavaro again, though. Need a goal here, Barca. Diarra. Touch from Helguera. Cannavaro happy to send it all the way back to Casillas. This is Ramos. Jose Antonio Reyes looks to be preparing to make an appearance. Challenge on Guti and conceding the throw. Nistelrooy wanted the throw in on the far side, doesn't get it. Zambrotta. Xavi. Ronaldinho, very tight in midfield. Messi. Quieter second half for Messi. Silvinho. Ronaldinho. Emerson hacking away at him. Needs to watch his step here, Emerson. I just wonder if Capello will decide to remove the Brazilian, already on that yellow. Saviola. This is Silvinho. Saviola. Messi. Challenged by Raúl. Looks to have been struggling, Raúl, a little bit in the last 10 minutes. I just wonder if he will be the man to make way for Reyes here. It's Van Nistelrooy, although Raúl put his hand up and thought it was him. I just wonder if Capello realises that Raúl is actually struggling. The shin pad has been pulled out now by the Madrid captain. Here comes Jose Antonio Reyes. His first appearance in a Madrid-Barcelona. He was asked the other day which was the bigger, Seville against Betis or Madrid-Barca. He said, ask me after this weekend. Massive game in Seville, the game between the two sides from that city. He's played in plenty from his Seville days. Here's Julie. Beckham fans. He's on the bench here, and I'm not convinced that we will see David in action tonight. Ronaldinho. Here's Guti. Wonderful pass outside of the boot. Not a lot on, but here is a first touch for Reyes. Puyol with a header clear. Nistelrooy. And great work by Raúl, who just tried one of his trademark chips there, although you'd have to say that Víctor Valdés was a little too close to his line for that to have any effect. It's a big challenge by Ronaldinho, gets a yellow card. Stud showing. This was the Nistelrooy lob, but Valdés well positioned, one over the top. A final change for Real Madrid. Guti makes way for former England captain David Beckham. I mentioned this a week or so ago. Talk still going on with David Beckham about his contract with Real Madrid. More on that in a moment as a shot is hammered goalwards. Beck's made it quite clear that if he didn't feature in the plans of Capello, then he didn't want to stay here. And there are strong off-the-field rumours that David Beckham would like to finish his career perhaps with 1 or even 2 seasons in the United States. Just wonder how Becks and co would go down in the US, and if a player like David Beckham did go and play in the North American Soccer League, would that be an attraction for some other top names to join him? Watch his space. Here's Turan. This is slipping well away from Barcelona. They've got to get a goal here to give themselves any chance at all. Second goal scored by Van Nistelrooy, adding to Raúl's early first half, had really a hammer blow. I actually did ask Capello a couple of days ago what he thought after the demolition when Barcelona beat Real Madrid here last season. He said, "I didn't see it, and I haven't even seen the video, and I have no interest in watching it." He said, "I have seen the game against Chelsea that Barcelona played, and that's all I'm interested in." There's Messi. Silvinho. And the ball is kicked away here as well by Diarra. He's a real bruiser, big fella as well, Diarra. Well, Beckham stretching here on the touchline. Ronaldinho just behind Silvinho, the return ball. Here's Raúl. Beckham. Beckham clears the ball rather late. Carlos Puyol complaining. Just a push there from behind from Robinho. And now there's Beckham blasting the ball away. Forward by Raúl. Beckham receiving a yellow card for that clearance. Raúl. Emerson has made a huge run forward. Here is Emerson, lays it back for Raúl. It was a little short for the Madrid captain. Iniesta. Messi. Saviola. That looked like a foul on the Argentinian. Cannavaro penalised. I'm not so sure that Ronaldinho will go for goal from here now. Oh, really? Beckham, who has been the centre of attention in England, the national side hasn't performed well without him. 90% of England fans want him reinstated into the team. Steve McLaren hasn't included him. Ronaldinho, that's better, and it's a good save from Casillas. Got a good look at it, opting for safety. Two big fists punching the ball away. We have a table booked in the oldest restaurant in the world here in Madrid. I'm sure plenty of the taverns, that's called the Botín, by the way, every day, they tell us, since 1728, and according to the Guinness Book of Records, it is the oldest. I'm sure plenty of the taverns around town will be full. There'll be plenty a glass of good Spanish wine consumed tonight. As Robinho goes down. Kind of furious. Messi. A real stretch there. Casillas catches the ball as Julie tried to cross, and this now has escaped Barcelona, and it is a massive blow for them as Madrid will close the gap now to just 2 points behind their arch rivals. Reyes. Rather a mismatch between Reyes and Thuram, who's built a little bit like a 6'4" Mike Tyson. I actually interviewed Mike Tyson. I remember thinking how short he was, but I didn't tell him that. It was Iniesta. Oh, terrific running. The interception is from Ramos. Xavi. And now Saviola. He looked for space, but he's pulled his shot well wide. Casillas unhappy with his defence. This was the Ronaldinho free kick. He may have taken a very slight deflection off the wall on the way through. And Casillas had a really good look at it. The crowd have been extraordinary here tonight. Like the 12th man on the pitch for Real Madrid. Roberto Carlos with a huge clearance. We make it 3 minutes of time added on for stoppages, and so does the official on the touchline. They're enjoying this almost as much as if they'd won the league here. Points are important. The fact that they're against Barcelona makes it all that much more sweeter. Flick from Ronaldinho, the Interception is from Emerson. Beckham, and now Raúl. The run is from David Beckham, looks up for support. Well, Raúl was arriving. It's well played by Helguera. Good solid game, and he's certainly showing the coach perhaps that there's a place for him in this Madrid squad. Ramos, who has been outstanding at right back. Maybe the coach needs to think about his position in the team. Reyes, corner kick Madrid. How can Ramos return now to a central position in defence when he's been so effective at right back? With the corner. No hurry at all to take this, Madrid. Robinho. It's a goal kick here to Barca. Just have to go away and rebuild. A long and quiet flight back to Barcelona tonight for that team. Very few supporters here. There is something in the region of officially 300 Barca fans in this crowd of 96,000. Ronaldinho has had a quiet night. Xavi. Referee's looked at the watch twice already. Here's Ramos. And the stoppage time is up, and this is a sweet, sweet victory for Real Madrid. There it is, the final whistle. And the mighty Catalans are defeated in the Spanish capital. Goals from Raúl after just 2 minutes of the first half, and then Van Nistelrooy in the 51st minute have done the damage. And Barca will be disappointed in the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. I'm Paul Breen Turner, where it's ended up Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 0. Bye-bye.